Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to some more Collegiate Conference Series Season 7 action. I am Sleeper56, once again joined by Pink on the desk here. How is it going, Pink?
It's going pretty well. We had a very, very quick first series, but it was exciting regardless, and I'm looking forward ahead to maybe see a Virginia Tech bounce back now.
Yeah, the first perfect sweep on stream for the season here by Mizzou overtaking Virginia Tech. I mean, if there was any one game, I feel like that would be for sure the game to possibly predict that. But even a perfect sweep, I don't think I would ever have that on my bingo card, especially this early on in the season.
Yeah, I think Virginia Tech has a lot more to offer than what they showed in that series, and luckily for us, I think we'll be able to get to see what they can do with this next matchup. They are going against Ball State. This is Ball State's second roster, but the second roster is very talented. I mean, last year they had some solid results in overall CRL, so definitely not a roster to sleep on. It's going to be a challenge for Virginia Tech regardless, and if they continue to stay in the same form that we just saw, this might be another quick series.
Yeah, and again, last time Ball State Black played in Season 5 of CCS, the spring season this past school year, they went to the quarterfinals of CCS champs, but like every other team we've seen so far tonight, they did get eliminated by Akron Gold, 4-2 that time for them in that tournament. But they know what it's like to compete at a very high level. I mean, even the last semester in CRL, we saw them almost making top, what is it, top 8s, top 16s?
I think they made one top 16. Yeah, they made a top 16. So I mean, they're a crazy roster, and the depth of talent at Ball State is unbelievable. I'm a little bit jealous of them as their neighbors in Indiana. But you know what? The one thing that Purdue has over Ball State is football, because we just destroyed them. I just wanted to say that one time. BK, we own you. That's all that matters. Anyways, yeah, but regardless, I mean, the Rocket League program and the esports program that they've built at Ball State is extremely impressive. And I'm sure they're going to continue to impress. I did hear that there was a change-up in the Ball State Black roster, so I'm excited to see how that shakeup changes things for them this season. But I don't imagine that it'll make them any weaker. If anything, they'll probably be stronger this time around.
Yeah, definitely. They are a very talented and very deep squad. I mean, we see Ultor joining on into the lobby, a familiar name for that side of Ball State Black. But we'll have to see exactly how they stack up to Virginia Tech, and we'll have to see how the Hokies are able to respond to their perfect sweep loss against Mizzou, whether they're able to take possibly a couple games or who knows, maybe even the entire series against Ball State. But that is left to be decided. We'll have to wait until these teams take the pitch in order to see exactly how the game plays out. But I am looking forward to more CCS Season 7 action. How about you, Pink?
No, I am absolutely more excited. Also, it looks like we got a few more matches going on tonight. I'm not sure if we've covered that already, but I am seeing Akron and Mizzou on the ticker on the left there, as well as Colorado. And I think that's JMU. If I'm incorrect, let me know. I'm guessing.
Yep, that is JMU, in fact.
Let's go. Yeah, sorry, there's a lot to remember here, but yeah, so a lot more action coming your way after this one. This will be the last series that I'm commentating today, but it's been a blast so far. I'm hoping to be a little bit more involved this season. CCS is just continued to impress season after season, and Season 7 is going to be the best one yet.
Yeah, we've got a great rotation of casters and great producers behind the scenes as well. Everybody involved with helping the CCS productions run as smoothly as possibly can be, whether there be some tech issues or not. We will get the job done either way, but it looks like, Pink, we finally have both of these teams ready in the lobby, and we're ready to kick off the second match of the night.
Oh, I'm ready to get into things. Players are joining up right now. I don't know, we're kind of faking out, but all right, looks like we're good. We got the okay. It's Ball State in the blue, it's Virginia Tech in the orange, and kickoff for game one is a go.
Ball State looking to start off very strong here. That redirect from the corner from Phoebes, just wide of the net. But I mean, right off of the gate, going for a play like that, this Ball State roster is feeling very confident tonight against this Virginia Tech squad.
It's Yags in the corner. It's Oltork behind him. And they are already applying so much pressure. But we saw that Virginia Tech can handle the pressure up to a degree. And they are going to be the more warm team going into things. Having just played Mizzou, that shot looked like it was destined for the back of the net, but Yags managed to keep that one out. It's Asaduk now on the sidewall here, trying to find a teammate in the middle of the field. It's Blazer lying in wait. Collects the pass, fakes one. He's trying to dribble the other. It's a nice play, and it's a nice pass over to Silent. Virginia Tech is able to find the opening goal. I think the biggest question mark we had from them going into the series was if they could get this offense going. And it looks like we got our answer nice and early.
Virginia doing in 49 seconds what they could not do in 15 minutes against Mizzou, and that is scoring a goal and even taking an early lead here in game number 1. Virginia Tech starting off on the hot foot, although Ball State has had the flashy couple shots. At the end of the day, what matters is the score on that top scoreboard, and that is in favor of Virginia Tech. Still a lot of time on the clock here as Yags gets it right back for Ball State, but at least it's a good start here for Virginia Tech, at least able to get one on the board, although Ball State right back in the game.
Yeah, just a dominant challenge by Ultor on that left-hand wall. And it's a free ball for Yags in the middle of the field. Had all the net to shoot out and found the right placement. So quickly tied up, only 30 seconds between the opening goal and the tying goal. But regardless, got some fireworks early here in game 1.
Yeah, Phoebes trying to take that one high. Asaduk able to get up to it. Yags continuing the play here for Ball State. Not if Blazer has anything to say about it, though. Good couple challenges from him. Althor trying to push that one out just over to the side wall. Silent is going to be there. Now Asaduk in the corner. Can't get it around there. Now Phoebes taking control. Trying to get Ball State back out of their own half. Blazer's not going to let that happen. He's keeping that ball firmly in that red half of the field. Now Asaduk and Silent almost meeting up with a team pinch, but still in control of the ball as Phoebes, after the pop off the backboard, is able to push it at least to the midfield line before Asaduk gets involved once again. Now Silent looking for a double touch, can't connect on that second one. Now Blazer off that backboard, puts it right back up to the center, but Phoebes is there to get a hand up as the shot comes through from Silent. Now a quick counter from Ultor has Phoebes to work with, shot off of the post. Yags follow up high, double touch saved by Silent on the goal line. Brick wall defender for the side of Virginia Tech here, and that ball is pushed all the way back into the deep red half. And Virginia Tech catch a massive save there and a massive break on the goal line.
And what a massive save by Silent. You said it yourself, but Ball State's continuing to pile on the pressure. Silent does leave it for just a second. That long clear. Look at a little bit of psycho action coming out from Ultor, but doesn't work out. It turns into a pass for Blazer, and he just bangs that one straight home. Not what Ultor was looking for, and it's Virginia Tech now back in the lead.
Yeah, Ultor couldn't connect on that second touch there off of that back wall to try and push that one out. And like you said, Pink, Blazer taking full advantage and just shooting it right into the net where nobody from Ball State was. Now a 2-1 lead here with 2 minutes on the clock. Once again, in control of the lead. We'll have to see if they can hold on to it for at least a little bit longer this time around before Ball State has anything to say about it. Doing a good job so far, keeping it stuck on that red half of the field. Now Phoebes able to send it all the way up. Yags is going to be there, trying to send it center down to Phoebes possibly once again, but was not able to get there as Virginia Tech had the play read. Now Blazer trying to bounce that one center for possibly Asaduk. Yags getting involved in that though, taking that one back upfield. Now Phoebes through the corner. Blazer's there to put it right back out. Asaduk taking control of it in the air, past one. Yags on the bottom is able to get the hand up as he had the defender, or the attacker, I should say, rushing after him to get him out of the play, but still able to get a hand up. And now we have Ball State once again on the offensive half.
Well, it's Blazer trying to push this one downfield. Silent all the way from their opposite corner plays it in. Still going to be pressure continuing to pile on here from Virginia Tech. That massive challenge from Asaduk isn't going to let that get anywhere. Phoebes finally finding a little bit of relief, but Virginia Tech looks renewed and they look angry. They're playing with a lot of aggression right now. They're hanging on to the ball very, very well. But Phoebes actually just going to let that one float right on by. Made it really awkward for the defender to read, and really no touch came out whatsoever. So Ultor just gets a free one there, a floater over Blazer, and a little bit too easy with 45 seconds left.
I mean, credit to Ultor on challenging that ball so early in the air there, but also credit to Phoebes to really fake like he was going to get the redirect on that ball, completely committing Blazer to his shot on it and then just letting it go right by him, floating into the net like you said, Pink. And it's a tie game once again, 30 seconds left on the clock. Ball State trying to take their first lead in this series here. Virginia Tech isn't going to go down that easily, though. Now trying to get a counterattack going here in the final remaining seconds. That's just a shot from Blazer. The shot blazes right on into the net. Just such a fast shot from him. Ultor maybe thinking he had a little bit more time, but Blazer getting right involved in the play and shooting that one just under the crossbar. 20 seconds on the clock. Virginia Tech take the lead.
Just a rocket towards that top shelf, and now Ball State's got a little bit of time to respond. They win the kickoff. It's Phoebes with the ball, but it's really awkward. Ultor maybe able to play in here. It's Phoebes up high. It was a demo on the back line. Ultor only a little bit of boost, plays it in the middle. It's Yags with the pass back to Ultor, and the shot to the top left corner. You couldn't draw it up better if you wanted to. A perfect play from Ball State to find a goal at the death.
1, 2, 3. Back and forth. Ball State go on the offensive half and right into the back of the net. Threes across the board, 3 goals each team, 3 seconds on the clock. Virginia Tech looking for a little bit of magic. Oh no! Just hitting the ground right before we have overtime. And Pink, I'm excited because this is also my first overtime experience of season 7. And by the way that this game has gone so far, it looks to be a good one.
There's just no way that happened. I mean, that should have been wraps. I thought we were going to see the scoreboard, but it's actually going to be Ball State who end up winning this one. They just, I have no idea. They rob this game away. They steal it from Virginia Tech, and I feel like Virginia Tech feel like they should have taken this game 1. But the Rocket League gods had another opinion, apparently, and now it's Ball State up with a 1-0 lead in the series.
A very back and forth game, though. I mean, Virginia Tech were in it every step of the way. They just had the ever so slight fumble on that defensive end in overtime, which unfortunately caused them the game. But the ball hitting the ground a millisecond after it hits 0 seconds, which even let it go to overtime. That ball was almost entirely in the net also, but just unfortunately hit the ground right before. But Pink, Virginia Tech at least have a little bit of life in this series.
Yeah, they definitely do. I mean, they look good, but they just got robbed. Still, I think that they're going to be feeling a lot better going into this game too than they did all of last series. The offense is hitting shots. They are finding progress. I mean, they found 3 goals, which is, you know, infinitely more goals than they found in the last series. So either way, they got to be feeling good. But right now, Ball State, I mean, got away with murder. You got to be able to capitalize on it now, maybe take advantage of it and take this series home before it gets out of hand.
Both of these teams as well have been doing a great job so far, at least in game 1, of working together on the ball to force the defense to make these amazing saves. And that's why we saw so many goals, is just because there's too many brilliant team plays on each side of the field. We saw that give and go right in the offensive third for Ball State to even tie up the game. But I mean, Virginia Tech as well, that pass center to Blazer when he just got right in there and hit a laser right towards the net to give them the go-ahead lead, which unfortunately they were not able to hold on to. But game number 2 now, it's a different ball game. We have 0-0 score, minute off of the clock, and both of these teams just trying to figure out how to play each other the rest of the series. Game number 1 is about starting off strong, starting off hot, but it's also a little bit about downloading. But now that we're into game number 2 here, you got to really figure out how your opponent is playing and be able to implement your strategies to play around that. And we'll see that here as game number 2 progresses.
Well, it looks like Ultor's gonna have a free look, but just not enough boost to sneak that one in. Still, Ball State in possession. Phoebes with the flip reset. It's a hard shot across. Silent shuts that one right down. Double commit. I thought They were just all out of juice, but able to come up with the save regardless. And Yags has to watch that one go by, but he also has to watch that one go by the entirety of the Virginia Tech defense, as nobody was in net, and Orthor just finds a free goal.
Yeah, Blazer trying to meet up to the ball. He was the third man that would have been on that back post, but tried catching up to the play. Unfortunately, the play was just too far out of his hands. Ball State will take the initial lead, their first lead in regulation here in this series. They did a great job of tying up the game every time Virginia Tech put one on the board, and then took advantage of that overtime, but finally getting a lead in regulation as they look to try and build upon that now. Yags taking this one slow, trying to play it around silent, but his defense going to hold too strong here. That lob right into the hands of Blazer. He's got full tank of boost, maybe not the catch he wanted, so he just has to take it to that side corner. Yags able to disrupt his play as well. Now Alter making Asaduk get a clinical challenge there. Is able to get it out for the time being. Now it's into the hands of Blazer, right back up to Asaduk. Opts to fake it out, but Alter is going to be there to put it out through the corner. Now Blazer getting back involved again. Sending one towards the net, forces two to go on the side of Ball State. Asaduk in the air once more. Phoebes clinical on the backboard. Altor sitting that front post, able to push that one away, not letting that one get into any hands of the Virginia Tech attackers there. Now Silent, good challenge from him. That one's going to dunk down. Phoebes able to get just a touch and force it out of the net. Great defense here from Ball State, showing out in the last minute.
And now Ball State finally able to secure their own corner boost, and now they got a little bit of juice to go on the counter attack. It's Phoebes up high, looking for Yags in the middle. So play it low, nice flick up, looking for the bump. Silent, ice in his veins, able to stop that one on the goal line. Oltor doesn't get the touch he wants, and Phoebes just goes right underneath that one. It's maybe an opportunity here for Virginia Tech on the attack. That one fizzles out right away. Silent, met by Yags. Bouncing in the middle of the field, a little bit awkward, but Asaduk looking to take control. Pops it up, Blazer looking for the double. It's past one, but Yags, staunch defender there on that back wall, shuts any opportunities down.
Silent was the last one back, had a pass across to his own goal line. Is able to not be punished for it. A little mistouch there from, I believe that was Asaduk. Now has a shot on target. The only one in the net for Ball State Black was Silent, but he's not on their team, and that ball will go into the back of the net. Virginia Tech able to tie up this game 1-1 with just under a minute here to play in regulation.
Let's see if we're going to figure this one out in regulation, if we're going to head to another overtime. It's like Virginia Tech has an advantage off the kickoff. This one bouncing in front of goal. Asaduk with a good dunk. Still awkward for Oltor, but he gets enough of a touch to relieve some pressure. Yags plays it out, finds a good challenge as well. Still behind this one, forces Blazer to go up. Little flip reset, good challenge, falls right to Silent. It's a miss touch. It's Yags, the last one back. The shot from Silent is too weak, and Yags able to make that save. Very scary situation there for Ball State, but somehow they turn it into an advantage. Phoebes all of a sudden just gets a free one. And with 20 seconds left, they got the lead right back.
What a counterattack there for Ball State, turning a last-second defensive stop into instant offense. Phoebes, got to give him credit on that backboard, able to push that ball upfield. Asaduk just not able to get the touch he wants, and it falls right back into the hands of Phoebes. He puts the shot on target and secures a lead for Ball State here with 10 seconds left on the clock. Looking to try and get a cushion goal as well here as the time ticks down. Virginia Tech need a counterattack here. Asaduk can't meet up with that one. Phoebes over to Altor into the back of the net. 2 seconds on the clock. 2-goal lead here. Game 2 seems all but wrapped up here for Ball State as they will look to go up 2-0 in the series here.
Ball State just able to close this one out. I know we're talking about this new roster. There's some new players being featured here. Something I wasn't expecting right away was how much poise this roster has. They're able to close out these very difficult games, including that chaotic game 1. They look extremely seasoned. I mean, it's like a bunch of veterans on the pitch, except we know they're not. So extremely impressive stuff from Ball State. They get a 4th goal. It's just a consolation. But now it looks like Virginia Tech back where they were in the previous series, looking for a reverse sweep here to try to find their first win of the season.
Yeah, it's kind of like what we saw in that last series, Pink, is Virginia Tech have been playing these games so closely, but at the last minute, last 30 seconds of the game, it just all starts to tumble down and gets a little bit out of their control, out of their reach. And the other team, whoever they've been playing, Mizzou or Ball State, these are such good teams that you can't let up on even those 30 seconds. Otherwise, they will take advantage and take the lead in the game, and that's what's been showing out here so far in this series and the last.
Yeah, it's a little bit tragic for Virginia Tech to see the same pattern happen again and again. But they got to figure it out. They got to bring one of these games home, even if it's just one win on the board. It brings so much more meaning to you. Just getting your first win of the season, even the first game win of the season going. See what they can do. They got 5 minutes to work with here. Just got to take it one game at a time. Right now, it's Ball State with possession. It's the Yags looking to find a challenge. It's the back wall. Demo on silent. Makes this really awkward for Asaduk. He gets dunked. It may be Ultor coming through, but no. Opposite play it slow. And Blazer gets it up to the midfield line.
A good play there from Blazer to be able to get involved in that play and help his teammate out there when he was in such an awkward spot. Now Phoebes making it awkward for the defense of Virginia Tech again, but once again, Blazer is there to put a stop to that attack. Yags trying to put it right back up for Ball State. Silent, a little low boost situation, is able to lob it up to Blazer. That one's going to be hard off the backboard. Missed touch from Phoebes, and Virginia Tech were given a gift right there. The first goal of this game, 4:10 on the clock. That's a way to start game number 3 with your backs on the line.
Yeah, an unlucky one there for Ball State, but Virginia Tech is going to take that one home every day of the week. They'll take it. Free gift, as you said. And now the big question is, can they hold on to it? We saw them hold their lead earlier, but we also know that they can play solid defense when they need to. See what their game plan is going in these last 4 minutes. I mean, they got a lot of time to work with, and Ball State's offense has not been anything to scoff at. Soltor redirects this one into the middle of the field. A good read by Silent. Gets it as far as Yags. Asaduk plays it up. Just a little bit of solo play to buy his teammates some time to get some boost. Now we're back into this midfield battle.
Altor continuing the attack for Ball State here. It's going to be into the hands of Yags. That's a lot of boost, trying to work off of that backboard once again, but it's going to be shut down by Asaduk. Now Altor in the corner, trying to find a way to work through the defense here. Silent gets faked out by Phoebes. Yags was there, but so was Asaduk, pushing it out once again. Musty flick to the middle for Silent. It's going to be cut off by the defense. Yags, quick transition here for Ball State. On target, but off the post, as Phoebes is there to pick up the scraps and be able to get that goal for Ball State.
Big win for them. And again, we're just back even. Doesn't seem like anything can stop Ball State right now. They don't care if they're playing from behind. They just keep bringing it every single minute of this game. And now the question is, once this game is tied back up, will Virginia Tech be able to keep some sort of composure going? I mean, I feel like they know their backs are against the wall. And okay, never mind. Question's answered. I got lost in thought, and Blazer just shut me right up. Big goal for them. They're back right away with the lead in this game, and they're not going away silently.
Great challenge there from Asaduk in the corner to send it up high for himself once again. Is able to get the pass center for Blazer, and he just sends it into the bottom right. Takes that lead back. 2:50 now on the clock. Have that 1-goal lead again. Will they be able to hang on to it this time? If not, even build upon it is going to be the major question mark for this Virginia Tech team. We've seen them have many 1-goal advantages in the series, but we've never seen them be able to hang on to it. Blazer able to recover there. Phoebes had no boost in the tank. Good challenge from Blazer as well. Sends it all the way back for Yags to try and play this one through the corner. Is able to do so successfully. A couple of very fast counterattacks now for both of these teams here, but no one able to take real advantage of it and get one through. Now Altor able to play that one slower into the midfield for Phoebes. Sends it up high. A couple players calling each other off there for Virginia Tech. Blazer will be the one to take it. Over to Silent. Off the backboard. Double touch. And he will send that one too. And gives Virginia Tech, the 2-goal lead that they have been searching for all series with 2 minutes on the clock.
A little bit of insurance is going to go a long way for Virginia, but they got to stay on their toes. We already saw Ball State battle back in late time earlier. Regardless, Virginia Tech flying high right now. This offense really going well. It's Ulter on the counter. And this one all the way downfield, finding a good bump. He takes the boost. It's Phoebes now empty, but he goes back in for one more. Ultor in the middle, looking for Yag. Silent doesn't get the touch, but he does find the bump. So able to recover from his mistake. Everything's all right here for Virginia Tech.
Yags high in the air, around one. Ultor is there. Great setup there from Ball State. Yags just taking that one high off the ceiling past one. Silent just has to try and get involved any way he can. Ultor too high in the air already though, expecting that pass from Yags to come through. It does. He gets it in his hands, and he'll bring this back to a 1-goal game. Minute 30 now on the clock. Virginia Tech though, they still have the lead, trying to hang on to it. Ultor looks to tie this game up. Bump from Yags. Goal line save from Blazer comes through. Not out of the woods yet, though. Phoebes through the corner, plays it slow. Ultor doubles off of the defender, but is still out. Off the crossbar, on the goal line. Silent keeps this one out. No other shooter. Now Ultor saved again by Silent. The goal line stop here time and time again for Silent and the entirety of Virginia Tech. Keeps them to a 1-goal lead as we approach under a minute now.
Silent standing on his head, showing up when he needs to. Big defensive play from him, but Ball State, they're really bringing the pressure now. They're not done yet. In the corner, Phoebes, play it back in. It's now Blazer, a little bit of boost. Trying to find some space. They just want to relieve this pressure. They just want to get this game brought home. Ball State, they've made it so incredibly tough game after game. Ultor carrying it across, gets past one. It's Yags with no boost, gets a good touchdown field. Blazer trying to bring it to his own corner. Past one, doesn't need the boost either. He just gets everybody. Now allows Aciduc to come in. 18 seconds. Yags got to come up with something right here, right now. Ultor to the sidewall. It's up high. Phoebes on it. Plays it up once more. Teammate in the area, but not able to do anything. Now it's in the middle of the field. Blazer plays it into the corner. 4 seconds. Yags up. Ultor keeps it alive. Still going, still not down, still playable here. The fake from Blazer, so smart. And finally, Virginia Tech able to find that so elusive win here in Game 3.
Yeah, like you said, Virginia Tech able to get that first win under their belt for the season. Still a long way to try and get the reverse sweep here, but the immense amount of pressure that Ball State were just applying in that final 30 seconds to a minute, that they just kept turning away time and time again. I mean, Silent on that goal line, Ball on across the line partially, able to stay there and then get the save and another save again, and then stop the following counterattacks against their back line to keep the ball out and even push it all the way downfield to allow that defense to breathe was so crucial in that series to knot it up and at least get one win on the board for them. I say now try and look to get the reverse sweep here against Ball State.
Let's see if they can do it. Right now it's Ball State with possession and the pressure. Ultor with the solo play. 2 up for Virginia Tech, and able to handle that one very well. Silent with a nice catch on the backboard to relieve that pressure. The Ags for a challenge for a teammate, but it's instead Blazer collecting. It's in the middle, both to go, but everything's okay. It's the Ags with possession. Able to find the boost steal. Nothing else more than that. Good slow play from Ultor. He opened things up. Phoebes has an open look. There's a demo. And it's an open net. Silent not able to get back in time. And Ball State open up the scoring here in Game 4.
Yeah, the challenge there from Silent just forced them to pop all the way into the sky. And you saw Ultor, after the challenge, went right for those demo plays, forcing the defense to be out of position for Virginia Tech. Even if he didn't connect on those demos, he still would have forced them out of position and made it a difficult save, but he didn't even want that option to be possible, as he got the demo and was able to open up the space for the goal to come through from Phoebes. And Ball State take the early lead here in game number 4. Have 2-1 lead in the series as well. And we'll try to close it out before having to go to game 5.
Altor, long shot downfield. Causes Blazer to jump for it, and he's even ready for the follow-up as well. Good heads-up play from him. Now continuing to carry, he's got a bit of a solo play, bumped off at the last minute. Altor with a flip in hand, gets a nice read off the corner, but still silent, keeping it in this Ball State half. 10-1 Blazer will open things up now, just a little bit. Altor up high for Phoebes. Phoebes first one to it. Phoebes with an open look, but it's too hard to reach, but still, net looks good. Double commit required from Virginia Tech to keep that one out. Now on low boost, Ball State continuing to mount a lot of pressure up until that. A little bit of team challenge in the midfield.
And thankfully for Virginia Tech, that double commit didn't result in them being out of position. They kind of bumped into each other and canceled each other in the middle of the net, setting themselves into a good position to continue to counteract on defense. But now Altor, good double touch there, won't be able to go into the back of that. Now Silent can't catch up to that ball, but it almost lobbed its way into the net either way. Saved by Ball State though at the last second. Now stuck in midfield play between these two teams, trying to battle for possession against each other and break through these defenses. 2 minutes on the clock for Virginia Tech to try and tie this game up. Altor mistouch there, almost gave Virginia Tech another gift, but thankfully was just able to keep it out, using the post as well to make sure that ball didn't end up in the back of the net. Now Asaduk trying to keep Virginia Tech on the attack, centered for Silent. Good team play there, but it's going to be way wide of the net. Asaduk trying to set it up once again. Demo in the midfield from Blazer will not open up any space for the Virginia Tech offense. They have to go all the way back to their own half. Gonna try and set it up from there again to try and get this offense cooking once again for the Hokies.
A minute and a half left. Virginia Tech need to get something going. They've been very, very silent in this game on the offensive half. Outside of that scary own goal opportunity, hasn't been a lot of chances for them. Blazer trying to make something happen, just throws this one all the way into the opposite corner. Now all the way across the face of goal, but there's nobody there, nobody home. Bring that one in. And still, Virginia Tech looking for some sort of cohesive opportunity. Saw a little bit of team play earlier, but right now it's just throwing half chances, lobbing things at the goal and hoping things stick. And now it's getting really tough for Blazer. He's got a good save, and that one goes off the crossbar. So at least now able to hold on to this 1-goal deficit. But now they got to find the goal the opposite end of the pitch. Silent in front of goal. It's awkward. Asaduk plays it back, and Blazer finally able to break through. Took all 3 players to get involved, but now they have their tying goal.
I mean, such a smart play there from Blazer, boosting at the ball and then putting the brakes on at the last second, which forced both defenders for Ball State to jump and basically essentially take themselves out of the play. And all he had to do was just shoot it into the top left side of the net, and he connects to it. And now 30 seconds on the clock. Virginia Tech this time being the ones to be able to play from the deficit. Now Silent looks for the shot just wide. Had a very low angle to work with off of that backboard, so it was a very difficult shot. Just couldn't connect on it. Now Blazer trying to get the Hokies another goal once again. Now Yags in the corner, taking control. Silent shot just off of the crossbar. Asaduk is there. Challenge with Phoebes. Silent once again is going to be met by Yags. He gets a savior medal in this game. Phoebes center to Altor. Asaduk is there off the post, down to the ground. Back and forth. These teams keep going, but the defenses hold strong as we approach overtime in game number 4.
The woodwork just denying 2 banger shots that would have ended that in regulation. To overtime we go once again. Right now it's do or die for Virginia Tech. They must win this one to bring it to a game 5 to find that reverse sweep opportunity. Right now Ball State have a chance to close it out. See what they can do here. Ball is in Ball State half. It's played up in front of their goal. It's Asaduk looking to play this one down to Phoebes. Right there with him. Now Altor trying to bring it the other way. Ball ends up just in the midfield. 2 went from Ball State. and allow Aciduct to find a way in. Solo play up, air dribble in hand, but a good challenge from Ball State. Just slow things down for just a second. Now Silent plays it in. Yags collects, and there it is. Finally, a clear by a little bit of time and a little bit of boost for the Cardinals.
No pressure on either of these teams right now on the defensive ends, at least. Altor trying to play this around, is able to get it around 2. Blazer's going to be there now, putting the pressure back on the Ball State defense to try and make a good play. Aciduct keeping this one in through the corner, gets it, doesn't get a touch, lets it drop to Silent. Now Blazer has boost in the tank, just has to wait for Altor's play there. Is able to be nice and succinct there on the defensive end and not really allow himself to rush the play too much. But this offense still compounding here for Ball State. Everybody back for Virginia Tech. Full boost tanks as well to work with. Great challenge there from Silent on Yags. A shot. Blazer high in the air. Has a flip. Going to be off the backboard. Altor and Phoebes both there. Keeps that one away from the net. Now a quick counter attack.
Oh, what a flick. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. That was just impressive. You got no boost in the tank and you got that one into play. But still, nothing comes because of it. Now it's Silent on low boost, trying to do something himself. Wave dashes into the ball, looking for a 50, but Yags beats him to it. That's in the corner. A little bit of awkward here. Phoebes plays it up high. Altor opting not to jump for this one. And Silent now going to collect, just throw it the opposite direction. Altor happy to take possession, but not so happy about bumping his teammate. It's going to allow it now to get Virginia Tech back on the attack.
Aciduct playing it slowly, gets it around 1. Silent plays it around Yags, but Altor is already up there to put that one back to the midfield line. Yags up high, able to play it around Aciduct to Altor in the corner. Misplay there from Silent, but thankfully off of the woodwork is able to stay out. Both of these teams giving their teammates heart attacks, but thankfully they still play on in this overtime. Approaching 3 minutes now. Yags looking to end it here. Has Phoebes, but doesn't make contact with it. Blazer sends it all the way back. Altor gets a good challenge at the midfield line. Now Yags going to send it off that sidewall. Has Phoebes down low. Looks for the shot. Down from Altor. And it goes through. He connects on it. And Phoebes just has to send it to the center of the net. I mean, that was an extermination medal for Altor. He was hunting them left and right all game. And what better way to end it than with a demo play as well. 3-1, the final scoreline for the side of Ball State. What a series, Pink.
It's disgusting. That's filthy. I just vomited in my mouth a little bit. What a way to win a series. I mean, okay. It's dirty, but it gets it done, and it's good for Ball State. Very chaotic at times, but overall, this new roster looking very, very solid, very, very promising. And Virginia Tech, they do get a game on the board, and they did get that offense going, but it's still not enough. They were right there with them throughout the entire series. It's just those final moments, that final minute, really. They just can't seem to hold it together, and they let some of these games go by.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a very good shot. I mean, we've got way more matches tonight. We got a lot more to get through. This has been Pink and Sleeper. Thank you for joining us. We've got WKU taking on ODU when we come back, and we've got some more fresh faces in the booths. We'll see you in just a minute.